Hello, this is Dr. J back with some more Let's Play Resident Evil 4. Leon and Ashley are both really messed up after our various travails, so I think we'd better get healed up. Ashley does not have much maximum hit points, so I think a regular green herb will be plenty for her. And yes, she's back up to full. Alright. Now I think we'd better scope out the immediate area. There's some temp ammo here. TMP. Sometimes I just call it temp.
Welcome.
Hello, merchant. I think the only tune-up I really want right now is increasing the capacity of the temp. And other than that, we're good. Now, what's in this little shed? Save point and a note. 2 routes. Just a while ago, I was informed by Lord Sadler that our men had shot down a United States military helicopter. There shouldn't be any more outside interference for a while now. Unless the United States government determines who the traitor is, they can only initiate very small covert operations. I'm not sure I quite follow the logic there, but okay, we'll go with that as the justification for why the US military isn't sending in a huge team to extract the president's daughter. We must use this time to our advantage and recapture the girl. The 2 Americans can only get out of our territory by using one of 2 routes. This is where we will stop them. We shall make use of our forces to the greatest degree. We will deploy a large number of ganados in one of the routes to ensure that they do not slip by us. For the other route, we shall leave the task to El Gigante. Whichever route they take, the agent will never leave here alive. Not with the girl, at least. I don't know where all that confidence is coming from, considering we've already killed 1 Gigante and, like, hundreds of Ganados. I think that we'll be able to handle this new threat just fine. Alright, so the 2 routes are blocked by those giant timber doors. We get to pick which one we want to take. We could take both, but I'm not going to. And I'm not going to take the El Gigante route because I don't feel like exacerbating my RSI with more button mashing right now. So we're taking the other path. Besides, fighting another Gigante already would feel kind of redundant. We just had that boss battle, we don't need it again. So, other route it is. Now, I am low on ammo. I do not have as much as I would want to have at this point, and not doing terrible on health refills, but not great either. So we're going to have to try to conserve. I'm going to be relying on the handgun to the extent that I can, but we're not going to be able to rely exclusively on it. That fat Bizatch tried to pull a cheeky ambush on us, but we're not having any of that. Here comes another one. Get out of here. Look at that guy up there. Okay. And now we can tell Ashley to take cover while we clear the area. That is going to despawn by the time we get up there, I reckon. Someone else spotted us. Oh, nice. Okay. Go for the stun, the kick, and the finish off with knife. Oh no! I meant to conserve resources with that, and now I'm just going to have to spend them killing the Plaga. Come on, don't take that many shotgun blasts. Oh, I guess I... Yeah, those are explosive barrels. I could have detonated that to save some ammo. Well, too little, too late. Well, maybe not. I think I can save these for... Whoa, 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 whoa. Excuse you. Okay, try not to knife his head. Okay, there we go. That time it worked. Whew. Now we want to scour the area for items, a bit of scavenger hunting. Because we are low on everything, so we need all the resources we can get our hands on. Alright, and let's see if we can use the... Well, nope, not when there's two enemies. I will try the stun kick knife trick when there's just one, but I'm not good enough to do it when there's two enemies. One of them will hurt me while I'm getting the other one. Well, that was close. That easily could have hit me, and that would have been a disaster. Completely unnecessary damage. So, I lucked out there. Well, let's do a ring and clear out these enemies. Okay, at least this guy's alone. Don't think I stunned him? Maybe I did. That is a stun for sure. Alright. Oh! Trying to conserve resources and I end up doing the opposite. Damn Plagas. Let me guess, you spawn one too? No, she didn't. Seriously, the game becomes much more difficult when the villagers can spawn these, because conserving resources becomes that much more difficult. Another enemy. Alright, well, we'll keep trying. Okay, that one went better. It's not like they can't spawn Plagas from just shooting them normally, so there's no reason not to try the stun kick knife trick. Okay, and nearby there should be way down into another area that has some items. Shotgun shells, very welcome. We will gladly take those. And handgun ammo too. Okay, well, I think it's time to trigger the big fight for this area. When we descend into the pit, a bunch of Ganados are going to come out, including a couple of chainsaw hags. Rather than fighting them in the pit, which is pretty much suicide, we're going to want to lure them back to the starting area where we can funnel them all into kind of a choke point and deal with them all in front of us, and maybe deal some free damage with the explosive barrels. So, here we go. What a couple of charmers. Okay, climb up, Leon. It's a little urgent. Okay, it's this guy. He tried to get a cheap shot off on us. And, okay, yeah, run around this way. And some expeditious use of the exploding barrels. There we go. That was some nice free damage. I'll use some temp ammo on the chainsaw hags. I have a better supply of that than the shotgun shells right now. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, that's dangerous. They will one-shot us. Whew. Okay, that's one down. Oh, damn it! Get wrecked. That guy almost got us killed by the chainsaw hag. Of course. That was a waste of 3 shotgun shells. Alright, so one of the chainsaw hags drops a key that we're going to need in order to proceed. We get a ruby, which is going to be worth some good money. And that's probably going to despawn by the time we can get it, but we might as well... Nah, there's no chance. Wow, we weren't even able to do a full refill. We have 9 shotgun shells. That's the main threat of the area dealt with, though. So hopefully, from this point forward, we can conserve our resources a little more effectively. Alright, time to fetch Ashley and continue the scavenger hunt. A little bit of a somewhat robotic, puppety animation when she comes out of the dumpster. Some of the animations look very natural, but that one doesn't quite look like a person moving. Like I said, looks more like a puppet. Good grief, Leon. Learn how to descend a ladder like a civilized person. Raised in a barn by rabid wolves. Probably did it just so he could catch Ashley. Pesetas. More pesetas. I mean, I won't say no to money, but honestly, ammunition and health would be more welcome at this point. It's a little weird that the merchant doesn't sell ammo. I know that it's just a gameplay mechanic, so that you don't have an unlimited source of it. So it makes sense from that perspective. But from a story perspective, he has all those weapons, but he has no ammunition for them. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Here we come to another very fortified looking area. Sandbag barriers and all. Okay, I thought that I had walked by. There it is. It kind of blends in. Alright, a little more money, and if you're observant over here, can break through the boards over that window, where we'll find flash grenade, which we'll take, and a red gem. Indicate that it was once set in something. And it goes in the elegant mask. We have now found 2 out of the 3 gems for that. Okay. I think we have found all the items that there are to find on this side of things. So, next up is going to be more enemies. So I'm going to tell Ashley to wait here, and now we've got another fight on our hands.
Wait.
Okay, so I've failed at this next part a whole bunch of times. It wouldn't really be difficult if we had an abundance of resources, but as we emphatically do not, it's difficult to do this part that's coming up without just expending way too many resources or taking hits that we can't afford to take. So change of plan. Ashley will hide in the dumpster. What we're going to do is we're going to try to lure these guys... For crying out loud, Leon. We're going to try to lure these guys to somewhere that we can handle them a little bit better. Another funnel. Or at least be able to retreat a lot. Okay, so... Whew. Here we go. I'm tired of doing this part over and over again, so let's hope it's finally successful this time. Thank God it's over. And honestly, that didn't even go well. That was a pretty unacceptable use of resources. But I was just tired of redoing that part over and over, so... Yeah, unacceptable use of resources, but we're just gonna have to accept it because I'm tired of doing that part. Alright. Can Ashley get to us from all the way back where we left her? I doubt it. Oh. No, she can't. I'd have been pretty impressed by her pathing if she could. Oh. Did you seriously need us to catch you rather than just climbing down the ladder? Good grief. Alright, well, I don't know how our prospects are for the upcoming parts of the game when we are so critically low on ammunition. Oh my gosh, it's not even over. I thought that was everything. No. Why? Get wrecked. My goodness. Go beat up a pineapple. Let's see. Desperately needed ammo. Doesn't make up for everything we used in that fight, but better than nothing. So is this our ticket out of here? This hellhole of a village? It won't open. The light looks like it's some sort of retinal scanner. Well, that's fancy. Alright, what's in this little shack? Save point. The village's last defense. I clearly underestimated the American agent's capability. He's still alive. Well, he has the power of save and load. I thought that we could wait until the egg hatched, but at this rate he could destroy the whole village before it does. That's true. When you look at our kill count, we've pretty effectively depopulated this place, I would think. We must take care of this nuisance. We shall change our priorities. For the time being, we will cease our hunt for Luis and ambush the two Americans. There is a building used to enlighten betrayers just beyond the point where you get off the lift. It's a perfect place for ambushing them. If all else fails, they still would need to face me in order to get past the last gate that leads out of the village, for only before my sight will the gate open. So that's another message from the village chief. What was his name? Vitoris Mendez or something like that? There's an interesting contrast between his appearance and the notes he leaves. His appearance makes him look like he would be just a big dumb brute, but he seems to have quite a bit of cunning and intelligence in the notes he leaves. Yes, please, ammunition. Okay. And that is where we would have come out if we took the other route. But again, I don't feel like button mashing right now, and I feel like fighting El Gigante again so soon after we already fought him would be kind of redundant.
Welcome. Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger.
Oh yeah, looks like nothing new.
Selling?
And, well, we can sell the ruby.
I'll buy it. Thank you. What are you buying?
Yeah, nothing that I want right now.
What are you buying?
I don't really feel like the Red 9's firing speed is a problem. That's expensive upgrade. Huh. I might want to slightly increase the shotgun's reload speed. Okay, the Red 9. What else can we upgrade on the TMP? Yeah, that's cheap. We'll increase that. Oops.
What are you buying?
I guess if it's that cheap, we might as well increase it. And it does reload very slow. But again, I don't feel like its firing speed is a problem, so we'll leave that be. Any items up here? Yes, shotgun shells. I'm still worried that we're not going to have the resources that we need moving forward, but... well, we're just going to have to try. I guess in the worst case scenario, I could switch over to my practice save and go from there, because I seem to have more resources available in that one. A gondola, eh? Over what appears to be some kind of bottomless abyss. Alright, well, I'm sure it'll be a fun romantic ride for me and Ashley. Alright, now I think we're going to want the temp for this. Now I have a little trouble getting a beat on these guys for some reason, but guys on these platforms are going to take shots at us and we're going to need to shoot them off. It's like a comedy routine. It's like the Zombie Stooges or something. It's good fun. Oh. One more group. Oh, that was close. Ashley just kind of cowering behind us. I still think that's actually pretty adorable. Okay, we made it. Get some much needed resources out of the lockers. And now, as loath as I am to use up some of these precious shotgun shells, I'm going to want this momentarily. Tell Ashley to wait here.
Wait.
And the reason that I want the shotgun will become apparent immediately. Okay. Alright, well, they killed themselves. So in the practice run, that was 2 guys with dynamite, which was actually easier to deal with than an axe store plus a guy with dynamite. So I'm lucky they just killed themselves. Huh. Is my memory just wrong? That's possible. Either that or enemy types can actually get randomized to an extent. I don't know which it is. Anyway, what's at the end of this little tunnel? Oh, forgot about you. Do not make... oh, are you serious? Okay, so we've got kind of a creepy altar here. These guys are real into satanic rituals, it seems. And the reason that we came into this tunnel is for the yellow cat's eye. Which we can combine with the beer stein, and it is now complete. 3 gemstones. This is a very bling beer stein. Kind of a cool view through those little holes there. Alright, fetch Ashley.
Follow me.
Let's see. I'm being an idiot. Wrong way. We have to go down the stairs. Here's a merchant, but we don't need anything from him. Well, we can sell the beer stein. Might as well.
Welcome. What are you selling?
Now, I would have expected it to be worth more than 20,000, considering it consists of 4 separate unique items, some of which are fairly hidden, which you then have to combine. But no, just 20,000.
Ah, I'll buy it at a high price.
Still, I'll take it.
Thank you. Come back anytime.
And of course, we'll take all this ammunition. Okay, well, coming up next is basically the chapter end boss battle. Let's take stock of our resources. We've got 36 shotgun shells, 222 TMP ammo. Oh, we are actually running out of handgun ammo. Good lord. 57 handgun rounds, 3 incendiary grenades, and 2 flash grenades. That should be enough to get us through this fight. Whether we're going to be doing okay on resources after it is another question, of course. I do like that little worried feminine putting her hand to her chest and looking around in concern that Ashley does. She has some pretty charming little animations, I think. Anyway, here we go. It's go time. And, I think I'm going to want these.
You better stay outside. Ashley, go hide.
Yeah.
Hasta luego.
Well, that's quite the trick, Mendez. You must be a real hit at parties. You might want to see a chiropractor about that, though. And he seems to like fire. So let's give him some fire. Alright. And that's quite the exposed spinal column he's got there, isn't it? Oh, nice. The 3 incendiary grenades were enough to immediately go to the second stage of the battle. Oh, that was close. Pretty fortuitous timing on the pause there. I think I want to keep out my shotgun for now. Okay, good, good. Alright, well, if he wants to go back there, then we'll just climb up here. And while we're at it, there should be a yellow herb in this vicinity. Excuse me, Mendez, I'm trying to find an item. There's a red one. A hand grenade. Handgun ammo. There's the yellow herb. Okay. So we might as well combine this with one of our red-green mixtures. Alright, back to full and max hit points up a bit. Alright, now let's finish off our torso friend here. Now, there's going to be a lot of me running around so as to not get cornered and hit by this guy. I'm sure there's more efficient ways of doing this battle, but lost track. There he is. Also, another herb over here. Okay, where's he at? Whew. Good thing he missed with that. Okay, but he didn't miss with that one. Oh, nice dodge. Alright, there we go. Well, wouldn't have wanted to have to use another health up, but my goodness, he does a lot of damage. Alright, if we have to use another one, I'm just going to redo this fight. We can't afford to go through that many resources. Let's use the temp a bit. And, you know, I'm making jokes about it, but this is a properly horrific and terrifying battle. It's quite well done. It's, I think, a good decision to just use this eerie sort of horror music instead of some kind of more intense boss battle music. Oh, he can attack right through this barrier, it seems. Also, he doesn't really seem to care about the temp very much, does he? He doesn't seem too impressed. Oh, there we go. Oh, never mind. That is disgusting. And convenient. Okay, that fight went pretty smoothly. We used all our incendiary grenades and a couple health items, but we've still got plenty of shotgun shells left. How much temp ammo? 142? That could have gone worse. Not unhappy with that outcome. Let's make sure we didn't miss any items up here. I don't think we did, but... Okay. Seems good. Oh, get that before it despawns. Oh, that's probably just a boss drop, so I don't think it can despawn. Oh, no, never mind. It's a spinel. Oh, shotgun shells. Very welcome. Herb, very welcome. Yeah, with the resources we recovered in here, and our expenditure wasn't too bad, this went okay. And 30,000 pesetas. Very nice. Well, Mendez, it wasn't nice knowing you. And you're disgusting. And now dead. Goodbye and good riddance to you.
Are you okay, Leon?
Well, you know, just fought a horrifying monster that erupted into two separate halves and was attacking me with elongated spines, and yeah, it went great. I'm doing fine. How are you? Well, now that we've got the false eye, we can go back to the retinal scanner and open up the gate that will take us out of Pueblo. It's like Hinamizawa, a nice place to raise up your kids. But if you thought this chapter was over yet, oh no. Just because we fought a horrifying chapter and enemy doesn't mean that we're finished. Honestly though, since we had the incendiary grenades on us, which effectively let us skip the first phase of the boss battle, that wasn't too hard, really. Easier than Del Lago and no harder than the El Gigante fight. Okay, down the stairs and to the left. So what's it say if we look at this eye? There is a code-like pattern etched inside the iris. It opens the gate to get out of the village. Wouldn't have thought that would be visible to the naked eye, but... Now on to the true final stage of the chapter. Well, that's an awesome looking creepy old castle. Oh, and a horde of villagers here to greet us. Hey guys. Well, that psycho appears to be mowing down his own friends. Run, Ashley, run! Whew. Let's see. Well, that is not safe driving. Where's the number to call to report that guy? Oh, and then his friends pour out of the back of the truck. And I think we have no choice but to use some shotgun, because there's a whole lot of these guys. Heck, we also got a grenade from the boss fight. Why not? Excellent. One guy left. 0 guys left. Smooth and easy. Nice. Does Leon have anything to say about the destroyed truck? No, doesn't seem like it. Also, once again, Ashley was awfully calm considering what just happened. People really do give her too much grief. Velvet blue. Well, that's a fancy looking crystal. Looks like it ought to contain mana or something. Ooh, 50 rounds of TMP ammo. Nice, nice. What about that velvet blue? Although small in size, it appears to have some value. Yeah, I feel like I ought to be able to cast spells out of this thing.
On the other side of the bridge.
Yeah.
You take that one.
Okay.
Ready? Come on.
Yeah.
Well, hey, if there's a big creepy castle in the middle of a parasite cult village, obviously the thing to do is take shelter in there, right? Whew, we made it through. Thus concludes Chapter 2. I think we're doing okay on resources, despite my concerns. Next up, we start Chapter 3 and enter the castle. Hopefully you'll join me for that, and I will see you then.